The next 14 days are incredibly important for Cardano, as you can see from big projects and games all hinting at one significant development that will occur in the next few days and completely alter the course of our Cardano's destiny. However, before we discuss that, it is important to comprehend market trends in order to comprehend price changes for Cardano. The last few weeks have seen a lot of activity, starting with Cardano and the general crypto market experiencing a great uptick. Over 50% higher than the bear market low, Bitcoin has increased from a low of about $15,500 per coin to a current price of well over $23,000 per coin. Now, a lot of individuals claim that the bear market is gone and that a bull market is about to begin. And I'm not trying to explain the details to you, such as whether you should purchase or sell. I just want to lay out the facts for you because it appears that Bitcoin has indeed risen to a 5-month high. And sure, sentiment is much higher now. People seem to be more enthusiastic about cryptocurrencies now than they did a few months ago. Additionally, the 50-week moving average appears to be bouncing off of the 200-week moving average, which is a very bullish indicator. The Bitcoin key moving average, the 200-week moving average, and the 50-week moving average are all approaching a very significant moment. However, despite all the positive market news, there are still significant layoffs occurring in all sectors of the economy, which is something you need to be aware of. In the IT sector, Google, Microsoft, Amazon, Salesforce, and other IT companies have all let go of thousands of employees. We've seen in recent weeks that Google announced the layoff of 12,000 employees, Microsoft announced the termination of 10,000 staff members, and Amazon announced the termination of 18,000 employees last month. However, there is still a great deal of uncertainty surrounding the state of the economy as a whole. Along with the tech sector and cryptocurrency mining, there is a new method I've been observing quite a few individuals use to create incentives for actual projects backed by real assets. It is known as the debt ecosystem. It is an autonomous software node operator, decentralized blockchain network that is environmentally friendly. Since I've been working in the crypto sector since 2017, I haven't come across a project of this nature. The way it finally operates is that you can build a portfolio of blockchain miners using their unique software, and by buying and administering different software, no licenses, you are ultimately able to earn rewards from a variety of different asset classes from wherever you choose. The Black Gold initiative is the one in this ecosystem that has most impressed and appealed to me. The project's funding comes from the actual production and selling of crude oil, hence the term Black Gold crude oil. And by investing in a license for the Black Gold software mining program and operating a huge LD node. In the end, you're allowing Digital Licensing Incorporated to fund oil sector initiatives that involve drilling for exploration and actual crude oil production. Therefore, this is a brand new phenomenon. You can then receive BGLD tokens as payment for participating in the blockchain by using software and possessing a mining license. This method applies to the full debt ecosystem, which includes a number of initiatives that have already begun. You can view them all on their website. You could see that they have a variety of projects that are backed by resources like oil, gold, natural gas, and a great deal more. As a result, the dead coin has already been listed on some of the major exchanges in the world, including Gate.io, Bitmark, and L-Bank. Furthermore, with this debt token, you may purchase any license within the debt ecosystem and begin reaping the benefits. Therefore, more than 12 million debt tokens were distributed in 2022. In 2023, they intend to take even greater action. Use the link in the description to check that out. Let's now talk about the cryptocurrency market, as we've seen that there have been significant layoffs as well. In order to resolve many client difficulties, crypto lender Genesis recently filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy since they were unable to raise the necessary funding. Then, we observed that significant announcements were being made by Coinbase, Crypto.com, and Huobi, all of which claimed that they were terminating 20% of their staff members under the Genesis division. They declared bankruptcy, as I predicted, but they also announced that 30% of its staff will be let off. Consequently, you start to view all of this data. It would lead me to believe that the market is somewhat gloomy overall. Why are all these big IT businesses and big cryptocurrency companies laying off employees? That simply wouldn't occur if the market were in a bull run, right? Thus, I have some reservations about the market's situation at the moment. When the price of Bitcoin was at $15,000, $16,017, and $1,000, I did buy a significant amount of it. I bought it for the entire 2-month period, but since then I haven't added to my positions simply because the markets have risen and have experienced a small rebound. However, all big internet companies and cryptocurrency businesses have declared layoffs. And if you were at the beginning of a fierce bull market, it is not what you would want to see. Therefore, I would be very wary to simply add to your positions. I'm not saying that things will reach new lows. I'm not denying that things will reach new heights. Simply put, if we look at the statistics, I was accumulating over the 2-month period when the price of a coin was just above $15,000. However, since that time, we have witnessed a recovery and a deluge of unfavorable news from significant corporations. Additionally, it's not a good indicator for the general market and the economy alone to see businesses firing workers. The following topic I want to discuss is what's happening with liquidations. What we've observed is that the market's significant liquidations have played a significant role in propelling this rebound. For months, many Bitcoin bearish had been betting against the market. They had expected Bitcoin to bottom out at $10,000 per coin, but we didn't see that. Since many bears have been liquidating their holdings since the news that we started to see the rebound broke, there has been a bit of a short squeeze. Over $1 billion has been liquidated in the past few days, and on January 13th, solely short sellers have liquidated over $490 million worth of stocks. On January 15th, they have already liquidated more than $120 million simply from short sellers. And because of the market's volatility, we have seen a lot more of these liquidations over the past few days. So, the sole reason for the sudden rise in Bitcoin prices is that short sellers significantly bet against the market. Once we reach that $18,500 per coin threshold, the price of Bitcoin increased by 10% in a single day, wiping out short positions. The same thing occurred most recently when Bitcoin crossed the 21,500 mark. And once again, short positions were liquidated, driving the price of one Bitcoin right up to $23,000. So certainly, there is a lot of FOMO when we see this in the market. For those of us who possess Bitcoin, like myself, these are indeed exciting times. But am I currently adding more to my positions? No, just the general state of the market, the state of the cryptocurrency market, and the state of the tech industry. Now that we are aware of the broader climate for cryptocurrencies and the degree of uncertainty we still experience, it is time to discuss what has been happening with Cardano. There has been a lot of exciting development with Cardano recently. We might observe that the Cardano stablecoin ADA will launch formally this month, in January, before February 1st as they previously mentioned on Twitter. Consequently, during the next 10 to 14 days, albeit no formal date has been announced. For those who are unfamiliar, JED is a crypto-backed, over-collateralized algorithmic stable currency in the Cardano ecosystem. As we have seen, this has been something that has been in the works for a long and could dramatically boost Cardano's price. It has been in discussions for well over a year and was developed by IOG, a supporter of Cardano. The crucial element in this situation is that this was intended to be one of the initial Cardano stablecoin posts that would completely alter the Cardano ecosystem. The important thing is that we have begun to see significant Cardano initiatives, such as Wing Riders, an automated market maker and a decentralized exchange, emerge in hints of great advances for the future. Therefore, this indicates that the agenda shouldn't launch in the next 10 to 14 days, which has implications for Cardano. This, along with the positive performance of the market as a whole, could drive Cardano substantially higher. So remember this during the next few days. Once Dogen confirms the status of the stablecoin, we will know for sure. That might be just the catalyst we need to start seeing the price of Cardano rise much higher, break through these huge resistance levels, and begin to touch levels we haven't seen in quite some time.